I'm standing right slap bang in the middle of the new Farington site, which is a wonderful undertaking that is a joint collaboration between Lancashire County Council and Lancashire Cricket to provide Lancashire Cricket with an absolutely fantastic venue and facility for women's and girls cricket. It's going to be a centre of excellence for women's and girls cricket, for the academy, for age group cricket for boys and girls, for second team and ultimately for first team cricket as well. The site comprises 2 ovals. I'm standing on the boundary edge of what will be the main first class oval where the first team will play, second team will play, and the upper end of the academy, and also quite a number of women's games as well. And just over there, about another 100 metres or so away from me, is going to be another oval, a mirror image if you like, which is going to be dubbed the Community Oval, which will be used for mainly age group boys and girls cricket, club cricket, community projects. And in addition to all that, just over to my left is a net complex which will be developed with indoor artificial nets, outdoor artificial nets, and a grass surface as well. So this really is an exciting project. It was a greenfield site no more than 6 months ago. Eric Wright Construction have been engaged by Lancashire Council, and this is the result. 2 wonderful ovals with grass banking all the way around them. There are going to be 2 squares, 18 wickets on each square, and it really is going to be the future of Lancashire cricket. The whole point about this, of course, is that this complex is being developed because Emirates Old Trafford is at full capacity for cricket. There's no question that Lancashire will continue to play at Emirates Old Trafford. Of course they will. There'll be international matches there as well, and women's matches and men's matches. But this will ease that particular burden as a training venue and as a venue for other competitions, other teams, right the way through the age network. So it's, as I say, a fantastic operation. And Lancashire Cricket and Lancashire County Council in collaboration to produce what will be one of the finest cricket venues in the country. Both of us have got huge smiles on our faces because Mark and I are standing on the outfield here of the main ground at the new Farington complex, and it really is quite exciting, this, isn't it, Mark, having a look at the way this site has been developed?
Yeah, I mean, I suppose I was here 6 weeks ago, and to see the progress in that short space of time, it really is fantastic to see, and it's starting to take shape, and you can really start to visualise what it's going to look like further down the line, and as you suggest, hugely exciting for all of us involved. Really, it's a fantastic opportunity for us.
Yeah, this project really was first thought of about 5 or 6 years ago, and we've been very fortunate that Lancashire Council have been able to come to an agreement with Lancashire Cricket to provide this site. What's it actually going to mean for Lancashire Cricket? Because we know that Emirates Old Trafford is virtually working at full capacity.
Yeah, absolutely it is, and those resources ultimately, I suppose Emirates Old Trafford was built for one professional team, and with the progress of the women's game and quite rightly getting opportunity to play and practice at Emirates Old Trafford, that has challenged the resources there. So I suppose Matt and his team and the facilities there do get put under huge pressure, particularly towards the back end of the season. So to have a site ultimately that we have control and operation of these elite facilities, it really is game changing, because at the minute we're reliant on very well-meaning clubs who do great work for us, both from an outground perspective and training perspective. But they're trying to manage their own programs, and we have to work around that, and we make that work for the time being. But I suppose the level of quality of facility that we're going to have here, things like the quality of the drainage to allow us hopefully to get more game time on and deal with the adverse weather conditions that we might have, and the sheer size and scope of the site, it's just going to open up so many opportunities right across the board, really, from the professional squads right through the pathways and then into all the community cricket as well. So I mean the sort of opportunities are endless, I think.
hopefully, fingers crossed, cricket here at the back end of 2025 and certainly 2026.
Yeah, I think that's what it's looking like. I mean, they've had a really good few weeks on site. They had some challenges through the sort of early part of the year with the real wet weather we had, but coming here today and seeing the progress that's been made and the timelines that are involved over the coming weeks, I think we've all got taken a lot of comfort that we will be able to be driving some cricket through this second half of 25, leading into possibly some first team cricket for both squads in the 26 season. I mean, the other small thing I'd like to mention is, the net area that's behind us here that's hopefully going to have almost a 365-day facility to use. It's going to be covered, it's going to be lit, and we'll be able to drive some cricket and development cricket through that virtually all year round, which, all those things, as I've said before, are just great opportunities for us.
Well, I'm with the main man here at Farington. I've got Peter Harrison alongside me, who's the project manager for Eric Wright Construction. Pete, you've seen this as a greenfield site, and now we can actually make out that it's 2 cricket grounds and a bunch of nets. So, I mean, from your perspective, is this one of the biggest jobs you've done?
Oh, by far. It's the size of the site is huge, but it's been a good learning curve. It's a great scheme. Like I say, from the start of the year when it was just a farmer's field to now, we can see 2 pitches and a training pitch, as you noted before. It's coming on well, and we're impressed with what's been done so far.
What have been the main challenges for you?
Usual UK weather. Hurted at the start of the year, but again, with a great supporting subcontract team and team within Eric Wright ourselves, we work together, working with a good client. We've managed to overcome the weather. Hopefully the sun will keep shining now, and we'll make the most of it.
And you've done the basic groundwork, the sculpting of the ground, the levelling of the two ovals and the nets. And what about all this banking that we can see all around us?
Well, the joy of the site, we've managed to not remove any waste or spoil from site. Everything's been maintained, so the whole cut and fill exercise has been well thought out by the engineering team. So the pitch itself we're stood on now, originally the ground was 2 metres high, so we've removed all of that and managed to maintain it, put it around the surrounding pitches, so it's great viewing areas, when it comes to cricket being able to be played.
Matt, this is going to be quite a task for you, isn't it?
It certainly is, yeah. It's going to be very challenging, but also exciting as well. Really looking forward to coming here and overseeing everything that goes on.
Well, we've seen this as a greenfield site, and we're now looking at it taking shape, and it really is taking shape. 2 big grounds, 2 big ovals. One's going to be first class and second team and main women's games, and the other the community pitches, plus a whole bank of nets. We're standing on sand and gravel at the moment, so what does it entail from here to get it up to a full first class ground status?
Well, from this moment on, they'll put a gravel carpet in, which is a 400mm stone layer all over the whole area, and then they'll put 300mm of root zone, which then will be your drainage. And then from that it'll be seeded, and then obviously the square will be constructed in between all that.
And what the square is going to be 18 pitches on here and 18 pitches on the community. Well, that's a pretty big square, isn't it?
Yeah, that's 2 massive squares. Yeah, we're going to need quite a lot of staff here to manage this site, because it actually is bigger than Old Trafford.
Well, you've got 2 grounds about the same size.
Yeah.
And how long? What's the sort of time scale before we'll see cricket here at Farington?
I think maybe on the community ground, maybe mid-2025. Yeah, possibly, yeah. And then maybe the square here will probably be a bit longer, maybe early to mid-2026.
So how are you looking forward to it all?
Yeah, I'm quite excited.
No fear and trepidation?
Just a little bit.
Good stuff. Good stuff, Matt. This site will be up and running by the back end of 2025, early 2026, given good weather and everything that goes in our favour. And we'll be bringing you further updates between now and then as to the development of this ground and the whole of the site.